Shocking. Look, I'm having a good hair day. I'm walking on Church Street in Charlotte. That's Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And the next cross street will be Levine Avenue. It's like noon on Tuesday, August 20th, 2024, around lunchtime. It's usually like, wait, it's about to be a shit ton of people walking around. Try and get lunch in like, how long are lunch breaks? Try and grab some lunch in like less than an hour. I found this hat. It says Old Camp Whiskey. I'm not sure what that is. It's Levine Avenue. Last night it was like it was a weird night at first. It was like at first there was a lot of shit going on that like I wasn't really understanding. and then the second half of the night was like a desolate landscape. Like I was like literally the only person outside. It was like I was like on the northbound train, I think from Scaly Bark at like 10 p.m. And then it was like a bunch of commotion around like 3rd Street, Convention Center, CTC Arena. And I was gonna catch a bus from CTC Arena, but it was like a bunch of like emergency first responders and shit. And then the conductor said something like, couldn't even tell what he said. I was like, let me just get out of here. I thought I saw Ted Greekusis for a second, like on 5th Street, which is like, I don't know. I didn't say anything, so I don't know. And then, so I got the hell out of Dodge. And went to like Central Avenue, and over there it was like a desolate landscape. Like it was like I was literally the only person outside. There was like barely any cars, but like on the train, it was like, train's been really filled lately. Every time I get on it, it's like 75% filled. It's like way more people than average. And then last night, it was like a lot of familiar faces on the train. It was like people I recognized from like different parts of Charlotte. A lot of people from Arrowwood, I feel like, on the train last night. People I recognize their faces. I don't really know them, but yeah, just kind of hanging out like at different intersections. I don't it was kind of weird. kind of weird. I mean, albeit I did kind of, let's see, what was I doing? So, I mean, went to a friend's house and I was there for like an hour or so. And when did I leave? I guess I left at like, I think I left at like 8:30. Didn't get the scaly bark until like 10. I don't know. I've been like moving at a slower pace because I don't have my phone. I'm gonna go try to get it back again today. I haven't really. Yeah, I lost my phone on. I lost my phone on August 9th, which was a Friday. I left it on the inbound 16 bus, and like as soon as I got off of it, almost I noticed, like I realized that I left it, and I tried to like, you know, and then literally like as soon as I noticed that I forgot it, I see the bus pulling off. I like try to run and catch him, but he was already gone and he was doing a different route. He like it was a male driver. He was doing inbound 16, and then after he completed the inbound 16, he did the outbound 1 Mount Holly route. It was like bus 1095. And I know that because I was able to talk to a CATS supervisor, and he was like super helpful. And I almost thought I was gonna get it back the same day, because he was like able to find out the bus number. He even called the driver. He said they were gonna like pull it over and look for it. I almost thought I was gonna get it back like the same day. That driver like finished doing the 1 route, and then he did 22. And I waited there the whole time for like 3 hours. And then like I actually got talked to the driver, and he said he didn't find it. And then what happened after that? I think I went back the following day, like on the 10th or the 11th. But sometimes it's like, sometimes, you know, you when you leave something, you know, it's probably not gonna get turned in the same day. Like, you know what I mean? Like okay, if I saw someone's like, if I saw a phone or a wallet, I wouldn't even touch it personally, because I don't even want to be, you know, affiliated. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm thinking like, okay, this person's gonna realize they forgot their shit somewhere, and they're gonna know exactly where they left it, so they're gonna come back. You know, I would personally, but like if you are one of those people, and you're one of those honest people who like turn things into like a lost and found, you're not gonna do it at like 9 p.m. You're gonna wait until the next day. So it's like I think I went back on the 10th or the 11th, and I haven't been back since. I'm about to. The thing is like it's just like they have like probably maybe like hundreds of devices, and they all look the same basically. Like they're all black rectangles, black glass rectangles. You know, is it an Android, an iPhone? It all looks the same. You know, like unless you have like a pink sparkly glitter case on it, something that's gonna like distinguish it from everybody else's. My phone has nothing that like would. I just kind of feel like the woman who works at Lost and Found booth there is like super impatient, like, and has a very short fuse. Like, I feel like it takes more than like 2 minutes to be 100% sure, because I want to be like 110% sure that you don't have my phone sitting in that drawer, you know? So it's just like, kind of frustrating to deal with an impatient person, especially like doing that position. It's just like you gotta have a little bit more like, come on, you get mad at me, you gotta be a little bit more sympathetic. Like, I'm the one who lost like a $1,000 smartphones cost like $1,000. Like, you pay them off every month. I'm still paying for this fucking thing, even though it's not in my possession. So it's just like kind of like, this lady's like impatient. She's like quick to snap. And it's just like totally unsympathetic. It's just like, wow, I'm the one who had my shit fucking stolen. Like, don't you have your phone, don't you? It's just like, how are you getting mad at me? But and I don't know how to like I don't know how to like communicate that, in less than 30 seconds, because like that's the amount of time I have with this woman, because she's so impatient. It's like, oh my God, like they don't like they don't let you just, I don't understand why like they don't just let you see like everything. Like I mean, I do understand that, but it's just like they kind of itemize it, you know what I mean? Like they put like a little sticker, the date that it got turned in. The thing is, I don't know the day it got turned in, if it got turned in. I want to see everything between August 9th and 12th. And it's just like matching a description. They all look the same. I just want to see everything. I just have a hard time believing that like someone would fucking keep, my phone was fucking fingerprint locked with the pin. Why would somebody keep it? What use would they have for it? Other than to deprive me of it, because people around here, they like pounce at any opportunity to inconvenience me. Like, to like, prevent me from doing what I'm doing, which is like harmless. I don't know why it's so like controversial, but I'm about to do that like in the next half an hour or so. I'm like scared, honestly, to go there if this woman is working, because it's like I almost feel like she's like fishing for like a reaction, and it's just like, that's fucked up. It's like, that's fucked up. But who knows? They might have it. I'm gonna cut this off over here. I will be uploading this. It's did I say what day it is? It's Tuesday. It's super inconvenient for me. Like, and it's like, I mean, I guess nobody's gonna take the time, but like that's the most valuable thing I own. My net worth is like the value of my smartphone. I don't have any income. I don't own any property. I don't own a car. I don't have a computer. Like, the most valuable thing I own is my fucking phone. And it's like, it's just kind of fucked up that like, that it's like is whoever has it has no. I feel like it's somebody I know, or or Cats has it, and it's like, no, I think they do know how inconvenient it is. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't fucking eaten anything, and like, I've been like barely eating. I'm thirsty, like, and I'm still fucking kind of like finding makeshift solutions. Like, yeah, oh my God, and it's like, I bought like, this is like a $30. Like I had like a little bit of cash in hand, because I don't have a debit card, and I can't use Cash App without my phone number. So I had some cash in hand, but I spent it all on like a prepaid phone to hold me down temporarily, like until I can like get my phone back. And all in all, I put like $60 into it. I bought like a $30 prepaid phone, locked to the AT&T network. I did that because it was the cheapest one available. Probably because it's on the AT&T network. AT&T is awful. Their website is cluttered, and their app is like very buggy, and their customer service is like. I used to do third-party. I used to work for a third-party sales consultant, and we had a bunch of different clients, but our biggest client was AT&T. It was like around the time they did a merger with DirecTV. It was $1 billion merger. AT&T and DirecTV are now one company, and it was like it was like the match made in hell, because like nobody. AT&T has a bad reputation. DirecTV has an even worse reputation, and then they fucking merged. I was working for a third-party sales consultant, doing door-to-door sales, like trying to. It was around the time that fiber optics was getting rolled out. It was around the time that fiber optics was being rolled out nationwide, and so they were like digging all over the place, laying fiber optic cable, and it was like different providers like trying to capture, the market share. So it was like AT&T, Google Fiber, Spectrum Internet, and AT&T never stood a chance, honestly. Like, I was like going door to door, like feeling like a fucking retard. Door-to-door sales is difficult. We get like a list of leads. I mean, we could only go to areas that had fiber optic, and then get like a list of leads, and you're not really allowed to solicit in any HOA, but we would do it anyway because we were, And then it was like 100% based on, it was 100% no base pay at all. 100% commissions based, and it was like the hardest sale ever. Like, half people don't open the door. And then the ones who do, it's either going to be mom or dad, and they always say that they have to talk to their spouse before they make any, buying decision. They always say that. Always say that. But the only people who make impulsive buying decisions like that are poor people. Like, you just say, this is gonna be free, just kind of brush them, like to fucking do an installation date. They forget about it, and then on the day of the installation date, your technicians show up there and just start fucking working without even asking them, and then when they're done, they fucking collect the payment. Third-party sales consultant. I did that for all of 3 weeks. It was a girl I went to high school with, like, hit me up on Snapchat. She was like, "Hey, are you looking for work?" And I was like, "Not really, but like, what do you have in mind?" And she made it sound like something it wasn't. I remember I like showed up there, and everybody was wearing a fucking suit. Like, everybody was wearing like a fucking suit, like trying to, do their best like Wolf of Wall Street impression. It was like really, really fucking corny. Like, it was corny as fuck. I was like, wow. Those like Forex, people don't really do that anymore, but I used to know a bunch of people who did that. They like swore about fucking Forex. Forex is foreign exchange currency, like and on another note, like Charlotte, NC, people who live here will repeat this into oblivion, but that Charlotte is like the second largest financial hub in the United States. But I don't know if that's true or not. New York is like so far in front that the number 2 is like, you know. But why don't they have like a stock exchange? Like they have one in New York. You know, why don't they have them in other cities? Stock exchange, like Wall Street. Why is there only one in New York? I mean, they're all in New York, right? New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. Couldn't there be one like over here? I don't know. Food for thought. Let's start promoting myself again. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Or not. I don't know. A lot of people are paranoid around me. Like, yeah, because I'm always good. Oh my, people like fuck with me a lot, bro. That was exactly the intended effect when I started doing this. That is 100% what I was going for. I was expecting that to happen. When I started doing this, like, I just was being fucked with a lot. And then, so I kind of started doing it. And then, like, when I started doing it, like, every single day, what happened was, like, the harassment I was talking about, I wasn't even able to capture examples of it because people stopped doing it when I started doing this. But I always tried to like kind of be smooth about it, you know what I mean? Like just kind of like play it off like I'm talking about something else because I don't like sounding panicky. Oh my God, every time I post on Instagram, every time I run into somebody from AK, from Ardrey-Kell, usually it's in South End, they look at me like I'm a lunatic and it's my own fault because I never post on Instagram about like how wonderful my day is going and like how appreciative I am of life and like it's always like some like panicky bullshit. Like, I mean, it's like, I'm convinced, you know, at that time, but it's like always like a life or death situation.